Hello YouTubers, I'm Eric Carlson, owner of Carlson Customs, and this video is going to cover my build of a F100 on a Crown Vic chassis. I'm going for the 67 to 72 F100 body style, and my donor car, right there, be a 05 Mercury Grand Marquis. Crown Vic Grand Marquis, same thing. Just the Mercury is a little more plush, but other than that, everything is the same. There are a couple options you can go with. You can do just the front end swap, because the front end assembly on this just happens to hug a F100 frame perfectly. But I have watched a couple other folks out there, and they're utilizing the entire frame. And that's the route I'm going to go, unless it becomes too much of a headache. Because I like the idea of having the 4-link rear end, 4-wheel disc brakes, fuel system already all plumbed, everything like that. So that's the route I'm going to go for now. Like I said, this is my first go at this particular project. I do have awesome fabrication skills like Adam Kaufman, Chip Foose, the crew at Can Dig It Design. Actually, I don't have any of those skills. If I did, I wouldn't be sitting here with my iPad recording this in front of my shop building. And anyways, so there you have it. So you see behind me, Grand Marquis 05, got 73,500 miles on it. Picked it up for $1,250, $1,250 US dollars. And you might be looking at it going, wow, that car is so clean. Why would you hack that up? Well, there's a little more to it, and I'll show you here, maybe. So here she is, 05 Grand Marquis LS, and well, let's just show you what I got here. So it's a really straight car, nice car. The roof wasn't, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of dented in, but that's for me using it as a ladder to get to the top of my shop. But it has had a little bit of a crash. I know you're probably looking at this thinking, well, dude, you can buff that out, but I'm not going to do that. So anyway, I don't know how this happened. I imagine it was probably parked on the side of the street and someone clobbered it. I don't know. But they just barely clipped the door, caught it right there in the passenger door and into the body itself. And when they did it, they did break the upper and lower control arms, or links, whatever you want to call them. So it did, there it is, so that one and that one. They were broken off at the attachment point, and the rear end slid back. The only thing that I am going to have to fix here, because I mean, to fix the links, all I did was order new ones from Rock Auto. It does, I'm trying to show you. So the upper shock, or the shock mount itself, has been peeled back from the frame. So that's gonna, that hose right there is just holding the anti-skid or maybe a traction control stuff off. I'm just keeping it off the ground. So that's gonna have to be put back and welded in place, and a shock put in its place. But you know, it was a solid enough hit to ride off the car. Kind of weird that the trunk is completely intact, but it was a hard enough hit to buckle the quarter on the other side. So anyways, otherwise, good clean car. Motor's perfect. AC blows cold. So this is the car I'm going to use. And as far as the F100 I'm going to build, like I said, 67 to 72 is right. Well, it'll be on that trailer as soon as I can find a good donor. So like I said, this is episode 1. I haven't found the good donor truck yet. I'm looking for a 67 to 72 short bed. I prefer 67 to 69. Granted, all that is a grill swap. But I cannot find a good, clean short bed here in the state of Arkansas. Everything's rotted out or people think they have gold. So I'm looking everywhere. I might get a long bed. I just really don't want to have to cut down a bed, but I am finding some good long beds, and even possibly a F250, because I'm finding those left and right cheap and super clean, but they're all like California, Washington. So I might do that. To me, it's worth starting off with a really good body. I've restored these trucks before, and you know, the amount of labor and work into fixing rust and all that other stuff, it's much better to start with a good truck to begin with. So I will do an update once I get this car torn down. Like I said, it sucks not having the truck here yet, but that's fine. It's going to take me some time to get this car torn down, and I'll give you an update as soon as making some progress. See ya. Hey, it also just hit me that I forgot to mention, obviously I'm not the first person that's ever done this. On YouTube, I've been following Nathan's Garage. Pretty funny character, and putting out some cool stuff. So he's a good one that I've been watching for a while now, just to get some how-to, if you will. And another one was Jason Morgan's channel. He did an older body style, but same thing, he utilized the whole frame and driveline. So anyway, I want to give credit to those guys. And my point in saying this, or doing this part, is that it's easier to follow someone else's lead versus being the first one to do it. So the more I can learn from their how-to or what not to do, I'm hoping to apply, and as you follow mine, you can see and do the same thing. Probably a lot more of a don't do that, but you get the gist.